Let's get to work. Yeah? Good area. Any more projects? Let's get the foundation. Sounds good. Made in the U.S. What's the story? That one's done. Can't build this,
Let's get to work.
New construction?
Let's get to work.
Made in the U.S. Yeah. Good area.
Let's get to work.
All finished. Always ready.
Got my missile launcher
Made in the
right here.
U.S. the foundation.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Bring on the
Let's get to work.
scaffolding.
All finished.
Got my
Let's
missile
build.
launcher right here.
All finished.
Made
Let's
in the
get to
U.S.
work.
Got my missile launcher
New
right
construction. Bring on the
Got my
scaffolding.
missile
The
launcher right
foundation.
here.
Made in the U.S. of A.
Got
Make
my
some
missile launcher
improvements.
right here.
On the job.
Got my
done.
missile
Unit
launcher
lost.
right here.
All
Got my
finished.
missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Have a job for me.
Yeah, it'll be a nice view.
New construction. Good area.
Let's pop some tanks.
Have a job for me. Bring on the scaffolding. Any more projects? New construction. Want to make some projects? Yep. Laying the foundation. Have a job for me. Yep. Want to make some improvements? Good area. Let's build. Let's find any more projects. Going up. That one's done. Any more projects?
Visibility clear.
Clocked in. On the job. What's the story? Made in the U.S. of A. That one's done.
Need a lift. LZ is hot.
Any more projects? That one's done.
Visibility clear.
Unit lost.
Yeah.
Visibility
Going up.
clear.
Let's build.
Upgrade
On the
complete.
job.
What's your request? Tour underway.
That one's done. New construction.
Visibility clear.
Going up. Let's build. On the job.
Visibility clear.
Have a job for me? Going
Any
up.
more projects?
Laying the foundation. On the job.
Bombardment. Visibility clear.
That one's done. That one's done.
Upgrade complete. Unit lost.
Visibility
That
clear.
one's done.
Upgrade complete. Unit lost.
No supply lines will help.
Visibility clear.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Yeah.
What's the mission, sir? 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 What's the mission,
Unit
sir?
lost. Upgrade complete.
Made in the U.S. of A.
Laser guided missiles are installed.
Unit lost.
Clocked in.
Upgrade complete. Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Army's elite. Always prepared.
Let's get to
Got
work.
my missile launcher right here.
Meet your new owner.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Let's get to work. We'll take it from here.
Scope cleaned and mounted. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. I got him.
Have a job for me?
Scope.
Loud
cleaned
and
mounted.
clear.
Got my missile
I'll be
launcher
your
right
spy.
here. We now have camouflage upgrade. Let me launch one, huh?
What's the story?
Bombardment.
On the job. Laying the foundation. Good area.
Gunship
Job for me.
I got
Made in the U.S. of A.
Carrier here.
I got him.
Let's build.
Unit lost.
All
Congratulations,
finished.
General. You have been promoted.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Enemy Colonel Burton
Want to
detected.
make some improvements?
Carrier here. Inspector Gunship. We're doing our target.
That one's done.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Carrier here.
Unit lost.
What's the story? That one made in the U.S. of A.
Be advised,
Enemy
this
Colonel
area is
Burton
under the
detected.
control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Withdraw now, or prepare to be
Upgrade
bombed back to the
complete.
Stone Age. Let's kick the towers
Congratulations,
and fight the
General. You
fire.
have been promoted. Unit lost.
Have a job for me.
available, sir.
Going up. Let's build. All finished.
Need a point man.
Inspector
Let's take the building. Meet your new owner.
Enemy Colonel Burton
What's the
detected.
story?
Upgrade complete.
On the
Unit
job.
lost.
Let's build. Good area.
Inspector Gunship standing by. Controlling the area. Inspector Gunship approaching the target.
Upgrade
Any
complete.
more projects? That one's done. Always ready. Made in the U.S. of A.
We can shoot them down. Inspector here. Redirecting force.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Let's get to work.
Army's elite.
Let's change the
Unit
decoder.
lost.
That one. Laying the foundation. Bring on the scaffolding. What's the story? Going up. Laying the foundation. Made in the U.S. of A.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
I got him.
All finished. Talk about your bombs already, sir.
Unit lost.
Want to make some improvements? Bring on the scaffolding.
Unit lost.
I got him. I got him.
Yeah. Ready for covert mission. Going up. Let's get to work.
Inspector Gunship
Ready for
approaching the
covert
target.
mission. Let's get to work.
Unit lost.
Ready for covert mission. All finished. On the job.
Advanced training is complete.
Inspector Gunship approaching the target.
Good area. Ready for covert mission.
What's your request?
Cut them down. All finished. Ready for covert mission. That one's done.
Here comes the reign of terror, General. You ever seen a Raptor up close?
Have a job for me.
Inspector Gunship approaching the
Unit
target.
lost.
Going up. What's the story?
Inspector Gunship standing by. Confirmed.
Unit
Sonic
lost.
boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Our base is under attack.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected. lost.
Let's get to work. Always ready. Let's get to work.
Visibility clear.
Clocked in. Going up. Let's get to work. Laying the foundation. Made in the U.S. of A. Always ready.
Visibility clear.
Let's get to work. Have a job for me. Good
Visibility
area.
clear.
Let's get to work.
Visibility
New
clear.
construction.
Spectre
Made in the
gunship
U.S.
approaching
Some
the
improvements. Can't do any more projects.
Visibility clear.
New construction.
Enemy kernel version detected.
Good area. Laying the foundation.
Visibility clear.
Get to work.
Unit lost.
Locked in. Good area. Have a job for me.
Visibility clear. Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General.
Any more
Visibility
projects?
clear.
That one's done.
Visibility clear.
Any more projects? That one's done. Laying the foundation.
Unit lost.
Always ready. Laying the foundation. Ready for covert mission. Want to make some improvements? Ready for covert mission.
Unit lost.
Sorry, I can't build it. Laying the foundation. Made in the U.S. Want to make some improvements? What's the story? Good area. More projects. All finished. Waiting orders.
Be advised,
Enemy
this area is
kernel
under the
version
control of
detected.
Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Withdraw now, or prepare to be
Unit
bombed back to
lost.
the Stone Age.
That one's done.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
New construction. Clocked in. On the
Unit
job.
lost.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
High-speed bomber ready for
Spectre gunship approaching the target. The bomb's bursting in.
Want to make some improvements?
Upgrade complete.
Oops. Your power's down. Hiding in the bombs. That's a coward's tactic, General.
Clocked in.
Keeping them in line.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Let's have some fun.
Here comes the reign of terror, General.
That one's done. Always ready. Ready for covert mission. Yeah.
Unit lost.
Made in the U.S. of A. Ready for covert mission. All finished. Ready for covert mission. Want to make some improvements? Ready for covert mission. Shoot them down. Ready for covert mission.
Unit lost.
Ready for covert mission.
There's no stopping.
Laying the foundation. Want to make some improvements? Good area. All finished.
Enemy kernel version detected.
Barrier here.
Unit lost.
Let's get to the front. Let's get to work. Laying the foundation. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's build. On the job.
Upgrade complete.
There's no stopping.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Ooh, can't do that. That one's done. Any more projects?
Unit lost. Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Supply file is done.
Have a job for me?
We can shoot them down.
New construction? Made in the U.S. of A. Have a job for me? Yeah, that's made in the U.S. of A. New construction? That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Any more projects? Waiting orders.
We can shoot them down.
That one.
We can shoot them down. Let's kick the tires and fight the fire.
Unit lost.
Let's kick the tires and light the fire. We can shoot them down. Hiding in the village. That's a coward's tactic, General.
Unit lost.
Stealth fighter ready for flyby.
Inspector gunship approaching. Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Enemy Colonel Burton
Inspector
detected.
gunship approaching the target.
Upgrade complete.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Unit lost.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Have a job for me? Want to make some improvements?
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Any more
How we're doing,
projects?
sir.
Any more projects? Hypersonic aircraft.
Unit lost.
New construction? Made in the U.S. of A. Have a job for me? Bring on the scaffolding. Let's build.
Unit lost.
They won't get a lock. Any more projects?
Inspector gunship approaching the target. Be advised, this area is under control. General Malcolm Grainer, Raptor.
Enemy
Withdraw
Colonel
now.
Burton
Or prepare to be
detected.
bombed back to the
Unit
stone
lost.
age.
Can't build there, sir.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Clock
Inspector
in.
gunship approaching the target.
Could use some attention.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Unrivaled. Let's get to
Unit lost.
This supply file is done.
Here comes the reign of terror, General.
Unit lost. Upgrade
Laying the
complete.
foundation. Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
Unit lost.
This supply file is done.
Let's get to work. Waiting orders. Let's get to work. Got a job for me. Made in the U.S. of A.
Unit lost.
Want to make some improvements?
Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come to Papa.
Unit
Sonic
lost.
boom, baby. Let's
Enemy
do
Colonel
this
Burton
thing.
detected.
Ready here. More opposition.
Unit lost.
Tag jet.
Here comes the reign of terror, General.
What's the story? Going up. Laying the
Unit
foundation. Let's build. On the job. New construction. Want to make some improvements? Can't build this, sir. Supersonic aircraft. That
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
one's done. On the job. All finished.
They won't get a lock.
All finished. Any more projects?
Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Unit lost.
I'll guard this airspace.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Upgrade. Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Unit lost.
Full power. Full power. In the village. That's a coward's tactic. Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing. This area is under control of Airport General. Outcome
Unit lost.
Spectre on out. Prepare to be gone back to the Stone Age. Hiding in the village. That's a coward's tactic.
What's the story?
Gunship approaching Sonic boom,
Unit
baby.
lost.
Let's do this thing.
Powered on. Let's get to work.
This supply pile is done.
Oops.
Let's get to work.
Power's down.
I got him.
Here come the bombs. The bombs bursting in air.
Unit lost.
Made in the U.S. Always ready. Going up. On the job. Made in the U.S. of A. Let's get to work. Yeah? On the job. Always ready. Good area. Let's get to work. That one's done.
Unit
Hey,
lost.
General, you ever seen a comes a rain of terror?
That one's done. Any more projects? Yeah.
Unit lost.
Going up.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Inspector gunship approaching the target. Hiding in the village.
Unit lost.
That's a coward's tactic, General.
What's the story?
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Yeah. All finished. Clocked in.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Made in the U.S. of A. For me.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Going up. Clocked in.
Unit lost.
Going up.
Upgrade complete.
Any more projects? That one's done.
Here comes the reign of terror, General.
Clocked in. Made in the U.S. of A.
Unit lost. Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Yes.
Upgrade complete. Unit lost.
Here comes the reign of terror, General. Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Keeping them in line,
New construction. Good area. Let's build. Going up. Waiting orders. sir. That way. New construction. On the job. Any more projects? Always ready. Good area.
Unit lost.
All finished.
Unit lost. Enemy Colonel Burt detected.
Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Withdraw now, or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age.
Unit lost.
Gunship ready for covert off. Gunship ready for covert off. Gunship ready for laying the foundation.
Inspector Gunship approaching the target.
Want to make some improvements? Want to make some improvements? Yeah.
Unit lost.
Good area. That one's done.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward approaching the
Locked
target.
in. Going up. Let's build.
Inspector Gunship approaching the target.
Build this, sir.
Inspector Gunship approaching the target.
Upgrade complete.
All finished.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
Army's elite. Rally point confirmed.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's
Laying
a
the
coward's
foundation.
tactic, General.
On the go.
Want to make some improvements?
Unit lost.
In the field.
Is there a new target? Redirection course.
Ready for covert mission.
Have a job for me? Made in the U.S. of A.
Yes, sir. Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing. They won't see this, Comanche.
All finished.
Flying low.
Waiting orders. Let's build. Let's get to work. Good area.
Unit lost.
Have a job for me? Bring on
Enemy
the
Colonel
scaffold.
Burt detected.
Gunship reporting in. Moving to new AO.
Unit lost.
What's the story? Clocked in. All finished. On the job. Always ready. Made in the construction.
Unit lost.
They won't see this, Comanche. Got their position.
That one. This one's mine. That one's done.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's
What do you
tactic,
have?
General.
Yes, sir.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General.
Unit lost.
Ready for covert mission. Ready for covert mission. Ready for covert mission. Ready for
Unit lost.
Gunship approaching the target.
ready for covert mission.
Gunship ready
Inspector
for
gunship
covert ops.
approaching the target.
Waiting.
Yes.
Gunship ready for covert ops. Gunship ready for covert ops.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Ready for covert ops. Gunship ready for covert ops.
Upgrade.
Here comes the rain of terror, General.
Ready for covert ops.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Unit
Inspector
lost.
gunship standing by. Inspector gunship approaching the enemy position.
Able to ground support.
Inspector gunship approaching the target. Hey, General. You ever seen a Raptor? Here comes the rain of terror, General.
Unit
Sonic
lost.
boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
Waiting order.
Weapons prime. Of course.
Upgrade complete. Unit
Here
lost.
comes the rain of terror. Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Gunship
Supersonic aircraft.
Gunship
Going supersonic.
Gunship ready for covert ops. Gunship ready for covert ops. Gunship ready for covert
Powered off.
Unit lost.
What's the status? Here comes the rain of terror. Ready force.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving to new AO.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
In the field.
Unit lost.
Flying low. Moving to new AO. Nav system
Unit
set.
lost.
A little ground support. the way.
Unit lost.
Army's elite.
We'll take it from here. Always ready. Sounds good.
Unit lost.
Oops. Ours down. Here come the bombs. The bombs bursting in air. Our base is under attack.
Unit lost. Upgrade complete.
Operational. Yes.
Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General
Unit
Malcolm
lost.
Granger. Withdraw now, or prepare to be bombed back to the
Hiding in
Stone
the
Age.
village, huh?
That's a coward's tactic, General.
Hypersonic aircraft.
Unit lost.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
Prepare for sonic boom.
Unrivaled. Moving.
Inspector Gunship. Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
Inspector Gunship approaching the target.
Gunship ready for go.
Hiding in the village. That's a coward's tactic, General.
Gunship ready for covert ops. Gunship
Hypersonic
ready for
Inspector
aurora.
covert ops.
Gunship approaching the target.
Gunship ready for
Supersonic
covert ops.
thruster powered up.
Gunship ready for covert ops. Gunship ready for covert ops.
Inspector Gunship approaching the
Gunship
target.
ready for covert ops.
Inspector Gunship approaching the target. Inspector Gunship approaching the target.
Unit lost.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General. Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General.
Unit lost.
Have a job for me. Waiting.
Forward.
Unit lost.
Stealth Comanche here.
Unit lost.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward. Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Hypersonic aircraft. Hypersonic aircraft. Going supersonic.
Here comes the reign of terror, General. Hey, General, you ever seen a Raptor up close?
A little ground support. Visibility
Unit
clear.
lost.
Spectre gunship approaching the target. Here comes the reign of terror, General.
Looking out for enemy scouts.
Approaching the target.
Unit lost.
Spectre gunship approaching the target. Spectre gunship. Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Yes, sir.
Gunship ready for covert on. Gunship ready for covert on. Gunship ready for covert on.
Making a sweep. Hose them down. We're going in.
Unit lost.
Be advised, this area is under the Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing. Destroy an enemy target. Or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age.
Unit lost.
Here, brigade.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Here comes the reign of terror.
Unit lost.
What's the story?
Unit lost.
Prepare for sonic boom.
Unit lost.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Supersonic Aurora. Let's build.
Unit lost.
U.S. of A. Got to get ready for covert off. Got to get ready for covert off. Gunship ready for covert off. Gunship ready for covert off. Gunship ready for covert off.
Approaching the target.
Gunship ready for covert off. All finished. All let's get to work.
Clocked in.
Spectre red on scouting.
Unit lost.
Construction. Going up. Always ready. Clocked in. Good area.
Spectre gunship
Let's
approaching the
build.
target.
Bring on the scaffolding. Let's get the good area. That one. Let's build.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Yeah, let's get
Sonic boom, baby. Let's
Laying the
do this
foundation.
thing.
Made in the U.S. of A.
Unit lost.
Visibility clear. Approaching the target.
That's
a coward.
New construction. On the job. Let's build. Good area. Let's get to work.
Hypersonic Aurora.
Let's get to work. Finished.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Have a job for me. On the job. Going up. Clocked in. Let's always ready. Have a job for me. Always ready. On the job.
Unit
Clocked
lost.
in. Good area. What's the story? Going up. Yeah. Made in the U.S. of A. Always any more projects. Bring on the scaffolding. All finished. What's the story? Good area.
Unit
Always
lost.
prepared. Any more projects?
Spectre gunship standing by. Controlling the area.
All finished. Any more projects? Always ready. Made in the U.S. What's the story? Good area. Let's build.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General. Hiding in the village, huh?
Unit
That's a
lost.
coward's tactic, General.
That one taken down. Want to make some improvements? Any more projects? On the job.
Upgrade complete.
Always ready.
Unit lost.
Made in the U.S. of A. Clocked in. Let's build. Good area. Let's build. Can't build there, sir. Any more projects? Not laying the foundation.
Unit lost.
Getting to work.
Here comes the reign of terror, General. Oops, your power's down. Here come the bombs.
Upgrade complete. Unit lost.
The bomb's bursting in air.
Good area.
Unit lost.
Laying the foundation. Bring on the scaffolding. Let's build. Good area. Laying the foundation. Have a job for me. What's the story? Bring on the scaffolding projects.
Is there a new target?
Construction. Good area.
Army's elite. Rally point confirmed.
Unit lost.
That one's done. Any more projects?
Gunship approaching the target.
All finished. Ready for covert mission.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Ready for covert mission.
Unit lost.
Ready for covert mission.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Clock dish. Ready for covert mission. Ready for covert mission.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Gunship ready for covert.
Spectre gunship approaching the target. Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Gunship ready for covert off. Gunship ready for covert off.
Unit lost.
Let's get to work.
Here comes the reign of terror, General. Hey, General, you ever seen a Raptor up close?
Hypersonic Aurora.
Let's get to work.
Prepare for sonic boom.
Let's
Unit
get to
lost.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
Hypersonic aircraft.
Unit lost.
Ground support.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing. Closing in on position.
Job for me. Bring on the scaffolding. Clocked in. Well, what's the story? On the job. Let's get to construction. Going up. Laying the foundation.
Unit lost.
Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Withdraw
Upgrade
now,
complete.
or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone
Upgrade
Age.
complete.
All finished. That one's done. Ready for covert That one's done. Ready for covert
Unit lost.
Have a job for me. Going up, clocked in. On the job. Have a job for me. Going up, want to make some improvements. Let's build. On the job. Always
Unit
any more
lost.
projects. That one's done.
Upgrade
Hiding
complete.
in the village, huh? That's a coward's
What's the story? Have a job for me. On the job. Always ready. Bring on the scaffolding. What's the story? What else? Laying the foundation.
Gunship ready for covert off. 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 Gunship ready for covert off.
Unit lost.
Gunship ready
Want to
for
make some
covert off.
improvements?
Here comes the reign of terror, General.
What's the story? Bring on the scaffolding. Any more projects?
Unit lost.
Gunship reporting in. Looking out for enemy scouts.
What's the story? Made in the U.S. of A.
Unit lost.
Job for me. Made in the U.S. of A. Construction. Going up. Always ready.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Projects.
Unit lost.
Laying the foundation. Good area. That one's done.
Undetectable.
Any more projects? Clocked in.
Unit lost.
Hiding in the village. That's a coward's tactic, General.
Clocked in. Good area. That one's done.
Unit lost.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Have a job for me?
Inspector gunship approaching the target. Inspector gunship approaching the Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
Inspector gunship approaching the target. Inspector gunship approaching the target.
What's the story? On the job.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Let's get to work.
Hiding in the
Unit
village.
lost.
That's a coward's
Any
tactic,
more
General.
projects? Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
Hypersonic Aurora.
What do you have?
Unit lost.
Let's get to work.
They're attacking our base!
Yes, sir. Let's get to work. Clocked in. New construction. Going up.
Unit lost.
Clocked in. Going up.
General, our base is under attack!
Projects.
Hiding in the village. How we're doing, sir? That's a coward's tactic, General.
Unit lost.
Let's build.
Low power.
Bring on the scaffolding. Locked in. Any more
Sonic
projects?
boom, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing.
Going up. All finished. All finished.
Our base is being attacked!
Unit lost.
New construction. Have a job for me?
Keeping them in line down there.
How
Here
we
comes
doing,
the
sir?
reign of terror, General. New coordinates received.
Unit lost.
That one's done. Always ready. Bring on the scaffolding.
Making a landing request. Making a landing request. Making a landing request.
Unit lost.
Let's get to work. That one's done. Yeah, On the job. Let's get
Find
to
me a
work.
vehicle. Over there? Need a point, man. Rally point confirmed.
They're attacking our base!
Unit lost.
Any more projects? Let's get to
New
work.
construction?
Made in the US of A. Want to make some improvements? Bring on the scaffolding. Let's get to a job for me.
Upgrade
up.
complete. Upgrade complete.
Let's get to work. Always ready. On the job. Let's get to work.
Unit lost.
New construction? Ready for
Upgrade
covert.
complete.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Ready for covert mission.
Have a job for
Unit
me.
lost.
Made in the US of A. That one's done. Any more projects? Any more projects? Yeah. Bring on the scaffolding. Any more
Unit
projects? Always ready. Want to make some improvements?
Inspector gunship. Inspector gunship. Standing by.
Any more projects?
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Unit lost.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Inspector gunship.
US of A. On the job.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Laying the foundation. Made in the US of A.
Approaching the target.
Always ready. Going up.
Upgrade complete.
What's the status?
Unit lost.
Any more projects?
Is there a new target?
Any more projects?
New coordinate received.
Our base is under attack!
Unit lost.
Yeah. I'll fix her up. Let's get to work.
Ready for
Unit lost.
Ready for gunship?
Gunship
Have a job for me.
ready for
Good area. Laying the foundation. New instructions.
Ready for covert mission.
Gunship ready for covert off.
Laying the foundation. On the job.
They won't be unlocked. Surveying the area.
Here comes the reign of terror, General. You ever seen a Raptor? Someone close. Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger.
Unit lost.
Withdraw now, or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age. Here Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
In the field.
Flying low.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff. High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Unit lost.
Let's get to the front.
Upgrade complete.
Have a job for me. Good area.
Oops. Your power's down. Here come
Upgrade
the bombs.
complete. Upgrade complete.
The bombs bursting in air.
Unit lost.
Fighting in the village. That's a coward.
Made in the US of A. Have a job for me. Make my own road.
Unit lost.
Any more projects? Getting to work.
Fighting in the village.
Unit lost.
Hypersonic Aurora. Going supersonic.
Unit lost.
Clocked in.
Clear for takeoff, American 20 over. Clear for takeoff, American 20 over.
Let's get to the front.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff. High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, American 20 over. Clear for takeoff,
Ready for
American 20 over.
covert. Ready for covert.
Sonic
mission.
boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Always prepared. Got it.
Hiding in the village. That's a coward's
Let's
tactic,
go.
Joe.
Laying the foundation. Bring on the scaffolding. New construction.
Unit lost.
Made in the U.S. of A. Laying the foundation. Got a job for me. Bring on the scaffolding.
Unit lost.
New construction. There we go. Laying the foundation. Want to make some improvements? Bring on the scaffolding.
Clear for takeoff, American 20 over.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Clear for takeoff, American 20 over.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
General, our base is under attack.
Unit lost.
Approaching the target.
Story.
Spectre gunship approaching the
Made
target.
in the U.S. of A.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Ready for covert ops. Gunship ready for covert ops. Gunship ready for covert ops.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
Here comes a reign of terror.
Lab system set.
Unit lost.
Keeping them in line down there. Confirmed.
Unit lost.
Clear for takeoff, American 20 over.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff. High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, American 20 over.
Unit lost.
Clear for takeoff, American 20 over.
Let's get
Clear
it.
for takeoff, American 20 over. Clear for
Unit
takeoff,
lost.
American 20 over.
Ready for covert mission. Let's get to work. Ready
Supersonic Aurora. Raptor powered up.
Let's get to work.
Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Withdraw now,
Let's get to
or
work.
prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age.
Unit lost.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Bring on the scaffold and the foundation.
Unit lost.
Yeah. Projects. Job for me. Good area. Always ready. Let's build. Good area.
Sonic boom, baby.
Done.
Let's do this thing.
All finished.
Unit
All
lost.
finished. All finished. Hooah!
Rally point confirmed.
Want to make some improvements? Bring on the scaffold construction. Let's build. Bring on the scaffolding. Construction. Any more projects? All finished. Any more projects?
Unit lost.
Here Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing. Here comes the reign of terror, General. Hey, General, you ever seen a raptor? Close.
Let's build. Bring on the scaffolding. Make some improvements. Always ready. Bring on the
Unit
scaffolding.
lost.
Still all finished.
Army's elite.
Yeah, all finished. Sorry, I can't build it.
Unit lost.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Any more projects?
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Unit lost.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Bring on the scaffolding. Make some improvements.
We'll lead the way. Got it.
Unit
Let's
lost.
build. On the job, always ready. Any more projects? A job for me. Made in the U.S.
Lay
of
the
A.
foundation.
All finished. On the job. Yeah. Made in the U.S.
Unit lost.
Let's build. Good area. Any more projects? That one's done.
Unit lost.
Hiding in the village.
That
huh?
one's done.
That's a coward's tactic,
Want
General.
to make some projects? That one's done. Always ready. What up?
Unit lost.
That one's done.
What's the status?
High-speed bomber.
Redirecting course. Spectre gunship standing by. Confirmed.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Unit lost.
Hiding in the
High-speed bomber
village.
ready
huh?
for takeoff.
That's a coward's
That one's
tactic,
done.
General.
Let's get to the front.
Clocked in. Waiting. Have a job for me.
Unit lost.
Any more projects? Any more projects?
Need a point man?
Unit lost.
Got it.
Laying the foundation. Going up. Want to make some improvements? On the job. Have a job for me? Bring on the scaffolding.
Unit lost.
Yeah? Any more projects? Going up. All finished. New construction. Good area. Any more
Unit
projects?
lost.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Have a job for me? Made in the U.S. of A. Good area.
Unit lost.
What's the story? Bring on the scaffolding. Want to make some improvements? Going up. Clocked in. Made in the U.S. of A.
Unit lost.
All finished. All finished. Let's build. Oh, that one's pretty banged up.
Unit lost.
Laying the foundation. Want to make some improvements? Any more projects? New construction?
Unit lost.
That one's done.
Ready for covert mission. 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 Ready for covert mission.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
High-speed bomber ready for
Inspector
takeoff.
gunship approaching the target.
The bomb's bursting
Inspector gunship approaching the
Let's get
target.
to the front.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Waiting orders.
Inspector gunship
Unit
approaching the
lost.
target. Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Here come the bombs. Or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yeah?
How are we doing, sir? Redirecting course.
Unit lost.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Ready for covert mission.
Unit lost.
I'll guard this airspace.
Hey, General. You ever seen a Raptor? Here comes the reign of terror, General.
Unit lost.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
They won't get a lot of mission.
Unit lost.
Surveying the area.
Unit lost.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Unit lost.
Gunship approaching the target.
Let's get to the front.
Spectre gunship approaching the
Let's
target.
get to the front.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Smooth and slick.
Spectre gunship
Unit
approaching
lost. Our alert has been
the target.
detected.
Approaching the target. Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Unit lost.
Hiding in the
Unit lost.
village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General.
Unit lost.
Deadly efficient.
Unit lost.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Unit lost.
Undetectable. Surveying the area.
Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force
What do you
General
got?
Malcolm Granger.
Let's get to the
Withdraw
action.
now, or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age.
Unit lost.
They won't get a lock. I'll guard this airspace. Deadly efficient. This is too easy.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General.
Undetectable.
Waiting orders.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Unit lost.
Mission.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Army's elite. Ready for covert. Colonel Burton.
Spectre gunship approaching the target. Spectre gunship approaching our new target. Spectre gunship approaching the target. Spectre
Let's
gunship
build.
approaching the target.
Made in the U.S. of A.
They won't get a lock.
I'll guard this airspace.
Unit lost.
What do you got?
Unit lost.
Let's get to work.
Deadly efficient. I'll be there.
Let's get to work.
I'll take anything you give me.
Let's
This
get
is
to work.
Unit lost.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
Sonic boom, baby.
Unit
Let's
lost.
do this thing.
Projects.
Unit lost.
Here comes the reign
Unit
of
lost.
terror, General. Hey, General, you ever seen a Raptor up close?
Yeah, loud and clear. Laying the foundation. Good area.
Unit lost.
New construction. Let's get to work.
Unit lost.
Let's build. Let's get to work.
Slick, smooth, and sleek.
Let's get to work. Clocked in. Made in the U.S. of A.
Unit lost.
Have a job for me? Ooh, can't do that.
Unit lost.
The bomb's bursting in air.
That one's always ready. Going up.
Unit lost.
Clocked in. On the job. Any more projects?
Oops. Power's down. Here come the bombs.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah. Make my
Unit
own.
lost.
Any more projects? Let's get to work.
Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger.
Unit lost.
Withdraw now, or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age.
Let's get to work.
Tactical lasers online.
Let's
Unit
get to
lost.
work.
They won't get a lock.
Let's get to work.
Ready for covert
Let's
mission.
get to work. Let's get to work.
Tactical lasers online.
Unit
Let's
lost.
get to work. Laying the foundation. Let's get to work. Clocked in. Let's get to work. Good area. Laying the foundation. Always ready. Let's get to work.
Unit lost.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing.
Want to make some improvements? On the job. Let's build. Want to make some improvements? Yeah. Made in the U.S. in the foundation. New construction. Let's build. More projects. On the job. Always ready. Tactical lasers online. New construction. Always
Unit
ready.
lost.
What's the story? Been on the job. That
Low
one's
power.
done. Laying the foundation. Always ready. Done. That one's done. That one's done. Any more projects? All finished.
Ready for covert mission. Ready for covert mission. Ready for covert mission. High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Spectre gunship approaching the
Bomber
target.
ready for takeoff.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Online.
Unit lost.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Waiting orders.
Spectre gunship approaching
Waiting
the target.
orders.
Spectre gunship approaching the target. Gunship approaching the target. Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Tactical lasers online.
Undetectable.
Tactical
I'll
lasers
guard this
online.
airspace.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward.
New construction.
General.
Made in the U.S. of A.
Unit lost.
Any more projects?
Tactical lasers
Waiting
online.
orders.
Stealth fighter ready for flyby.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
We'll lead the way. Rally point confirmed.
Stealth fighter ready for flyby.
Here comes the reign of terror, General. Hey, General, you ever seen a Raptor up close?
Need a point man?
Ready for covert mission.
Unit lost.
Ready for covert mission.
Spectre gunship approaching the target. Be advised, this area is under control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Withdraw now, or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age.
Ready for covert mission.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Inspector gunship approaching the target.
Unit lost.
Clear for takeoff, American 2004.
Ready for covert mission. Ready for covert mission. Ready for covert mission. Ready for covert mission.
Inspector gunship standing by.
Surveying the area.
The bomb's bursting in air. Here come the sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing. Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General.
Ready for covert mission.
What's the status? Objective confirmed.
Stealth ready for covert ready mission. For flyby. Ready for
They
covert
won't get
mission.
locked. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Withdraw now, or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age.
Ready for covert mission.
Hey, General, you ever seen a Raptor? Here comes the reign of terror.
Unit lost.
Clear for takeoff, clear.
Ready for covert mission.
Clear for takeoff, clear. Clear for takeoff, clear.
Yes, sir.
I'll try to see.
Unit lost.
Their new target.
Ready for covert mission. Stealth fighter ready to fly. We're going in. No restrictions. Just passing through. We're going in. We're going in. Just passing through. In and out.
You are victorious.